figure out a more annoying laugh. That's still adorable.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 romantic Spider-Man moments.
I'm excited to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
For this list, we'll be looking at the sweetest scene shared between any cinematic version of the webhead and a partner. Since some of these moments come at climactic plot points, beware of spoilers ahead for every live-action Spider-Man movie. Which of these moments made you swoon the most? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Peter dances with MJ, Spider-Man 3.
It's wonderful, so they say.
It's my girlfriend.
At the beginning of Spider-Man 3, Peter and MJ's relationship is actually in a pretty good spot. Mr. Parker even gets very close to popping the question. Unfortunately, career setbacks, miscommunications, and supervillains all cause them to break up. The two hit their lowest point the night that Peter interrupts her live performance and accidentally knocks her over during a fight.
Who are you?
I don't know.
It seemed like any hope for them to reconcile would be lost. However, the last scene of the film sees Peter go to another one of MJ's performances and take her hand. The sight of the two embracing and slowly dancing says more than words ever could. Years later, Peter hinted that these two are still going strong.
Took a while, but we made it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and MJ.
Number 9. Miles and Gwen grow a little closer. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I liked your joke.
Really?
I mean, it wasn't funny. That's why I laughed. But it was smart, so I liked it.
Shortly after Gwen travels to Miles' universe, the two have a meet-cute in a classroom. Unfortunately, he makes their next encounter very awkward when his new sticky spider powers indirectly lead to her needing an emergency haircut. However, the two manage to bounce back from this horrendously awkward moment and work together to save their respective universes. The time eventually comes for Gwen to go back home. Although she offers Miles friendship, their long and meaningful glances suggest that they might be more than just friends.
Friends?
Friends.
Cool.
See you around, Spider-Man.
Early footage from Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 also dropped some relationship hints. We don't think the duos stopped thinking about each other since the last time they looked into each other's eyes.
What are you doing here? I thought I'd never see you again.
Want to get out of here?
Number 8. MJ checks in on Peter, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Which he used to seduce Jones Watson into his cult of personality.
Stop.
Yes, my Spider-Lord.
This MCU duo doesn't get to spend a ton of time alone during the wild events of Spider-Man No Way Home, but the moments they do share are precious and important. After Green Goblin takes Aunt May's life, MJ finds and comforts Peter on the roof of the school. Once inside the building, she takes time to see how he's doing.
You don't deserve this. You ruined your life.
Hey, no. Look at me. I'm here.
Peter takes a moment to let his brave face drop so MJ can give him a moment of comfort. The level of concern the couple shows for one another is incredibly heartwarming. Even in the darkest times, the love they have for each other shines brighter than ever.
We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna get through it together.
Okay.
Number 7. MJ discovers who Peter really is, Spider-Man 2. Throughout most of the first two Raimi Webhead films, the fact that MJ doesn't know Peter is Spider-Man prevents their relationship from moving forward.
You once told me you loved me. I let things get in the way before. There was something I thought I had to do. I don't have to.
You're too late.
He constantly lies and makes excuses for why they can't be together in the interest of keeping her safe. But everything changes after MJ gets captured by Doc Ock. During the final face-off between hero and villain, Peter removes his mask. MJ only has a few moments to let his identity reveal sink in before she's nearly crushed by a large piece of debris. As Peter struggles to keep the metal from crushing them, he declares his love.
MJ, in case we die.
You do love me.
I do.
MJ's overjoyed that he can finally be himself around her. Once the mask came off, their love got a chance to blossom.
I think I always knew. All this time. Who you really were.
Number 6. Peter and Gwen share a secret and a kiss. The Amazing Spider-Man.
Or we could do something else, or we could, if you don't, I mean, like, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, either one.
Most versions of Spider-Man try as hard as they can to keep their identity under wraps. However, Garfield's take on the webhead didn't wait long before entrusting his secret to Gwen. When he takes her to a rooftop to tell her, she initially thinks it's a confession of love.
I've been bitten.
So have I.
Their communication eventually completely breaks down. Eventually, Peter decides the only thing to do is pull Gwen close to him with a web. Their close proximity quickly leads to a swoon-worthy kiss atop the roof. This scene marked the point where the two became comfortable sharing their feelings and their secrets with each other.
Easy, bug boy.
What did you call me?
Number 5. Peter finally gives MJ the Black Dahlia. Spider-Man Far From Home.
So I'm gonna buy her a Black Dahlia necklace because her favorite flower is the Black Dahlia because of, well,
The murder.
the murder.
The MCU's Peter had a foolproof plan to win MJ's heart over in Europe with the help of a Black Dahlia necklace. However, he can never find the right time or place to give it to her. Fortunately, the pair grows much closer after she confirms her suspicions that he's Spider-Man/Night Monkey. Since she fully accepts his extracurricular activities, she's quick to rush by his side when the final battle is over. Although the Black Dahlia necklace is broken, MJ's still so pleased with the gift and Peter that she kisses him.
I was gonna buy you this. I'll give it to you in Paris at the top. And you kissed me.
They're both very giddy and a little nervous after they share their first kiss together. The awkwardness between them as they return to their classmates made the couple look more adorable.
Except for me.
Aw, thanks.
Don't be late.
I won't. See you later.
You guys are so cute.
Thanks.
Number 4. MJ runs to Peter. Spider-Man 2.
I will always be Spider-Man. You and I can never be.
Before MJ got married to John Jameson, she was reminded how dangerous it would be to date Spider-Man. Although she understands where Peter is coming from, she ultimately isn't content with going through with her marriage. MJ spontaneously leaves her fiancé right at the altar and runs towards Spider-Man's apartment at full speed. Although Peter's still worried, she wins him and us over with a passionate speech.
I know you think we can't be together. But can't you respect me enough to let me make my own decision? I know there'll be risks, but I want to face them with you. It's wrong that we should only be half alive, half of ourselves.
Their longing and love for each other is fully on display once they meet for a long-awaited kiss. While MJ knew the path ahead wouldn't be easy, she was more than willing to stand by his side. In that instant, we knew Peter had found someone who was willing to risk a lot to love him fully.
I love you. So here I am, standing in your doorway. I've always been standing in your doorway.
Number 3. Peter chooses Gwen. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Peter's difficult relationship with Gwen gets more complicated when she announces she has an opportunity to go to Oxford in England.
Yeah, I'll be moving to England.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm really excited.
The young Spider-Man initially struggles to accept that the two might be separated in the future, but after some deep thought, he decides to support her fully. After making a huge romantic gesture in front of the entirety of New York City, Peter declares that he's with Gwen until the end.
And no offense, but you're wrong. You're wrong about us being on different paths. We're not on different paths. You're my path.
Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone's tremendous chemistry once again makes these two feel like a real and lovely couple. Their trip to England ultimately never comes to be, but the incredibly sweet moment where they promise to take on the world together will never be forgotten.
I'm just gonna follow you the rest of my life. I mean, they got crime there, in England.
Number 2. MJ and Peter share one last moment together. Spider-Man: No Way Home.
So my girlfriend's just gonna forget about everything we've been through? I mean, is she even gonna be my girlfriend?
That depends. Was she your girlfriend just because you're Spider-Man, or?
I mean, I don't know. I really hope not.
All right, fine.
One of the reasons why Peter wanted to use a spell to make most people forget who he was to help improve his girlfriend MJ's life. But after the plan backfires, there was only one way to keep her and the world safe. In a tearful moment, Peter tells MJ a new spell must be cast where she'll forget he even existed. The thought of this adorable couple being separated was sad, but the confidence they both have that they'll find each other again is incredibly romantic.
I love you, sweet. Wait, you tell me you see me again?
At the end of the film, MJ still doesn't remember who Peter is. However, the fact that she's still wearing the Black Dahlia necklace gave us hope they'll reconnect and love each other again.
You okay?
Doesn't really hurt anymore.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Ultimate Upside Down Kiss, Spider-Man.
Do I get to say thank you this time?
Wait.
After a group of crooks move to attack MJ, Peter does not hesitate to change into his costume and give them a well-deserved beatdown. Once they've all been defeated, Spider-Man is asked to hang around a little bit longer.
You are amazing.
Some people don't think so.
But you are.
MJ decides to show her appreciation with a kiss as he hangs upside down. The combination of the romantic tension between the characters and the rain elevated this moment from sweet to absolutely legendary. This epic kiss would go on to receive numerous homages and even parodies in other Spider-Man films. But decades later, the original upside down kiss is still the most breathtaking version of this legendary lip lock. We knew Peter and MJ would end up together after this epic and romantic scene.
I kept thinking, I hope I make it through this. So I could see Peter Parker's face one more time.
Really?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.